Alright, time for another video. Today is going to be a sort of part 2 to the most recent episode of my podcast, which was the easiest and hardest brawlers to play, and I'm going to be playing all the brawlers that I listed as the hardest in this video. Hopefully just one game. If things go very poorly, I might do another one, but I'm going to hope that this only takes one match per character. So today's, oh, that's a Shelly. Wow. Of course, there's a Shelly that just runs up the side, waiting for somebody to go for a box. I don't know if that's just bad luck on my part, or me. I mean, I honestly should have checked the bush, but who does that? Of course, that Shelly had no skins. Also, didn't have a star power. If you hear anything, that's my sister being unnecessarily loud because she likes to do that. So, this easiest and hardest brawlers, this list was a little bit different than usual, or at least a little bit different from normal highest and lowest skill cap brawler lists, because I took into account that once you get to high trophies, hitting shots on characters that are more difficult than others, but not super insane, aren't really high skill cap, because at this trophy level, hitting shots with like a Piper or a Brock, while it may not be as easy as a different character, it's actually not too difficult. But as you can see, this first brawler that I'm considering one of the hardest is Colt, just because his shots are really hard to track and get consistent damage with, and I think that definitely counts as high skill cap. I need to be really careful with this BB. I'm gonna have to be really careful. I mean, I did just say that actual hitting shots doesn't really count for high skill cap, but in Colt's case, it definitely does. Definitely ridiculously hard. Oh, good, Leon. I have actually recorded this, or tried to record this once before, but the connection was just so awful, I decided to redo the whole thing. I'm actually kind of surprised at 600 trophies there is a no star power Shelly, just bush camping. But yeah, that was the best Colt super you're ever going to see. Leon, you're somehow going to kill me. I can already see it coming. Yeah, you guys, Leon is definitely not in hardest brawlers. He's so easy to play. Actually, I think Colt was actually in my easiest brawlers to play. So if you haven't listened to the episode yet, I've either not posted it and you're watching this really early, or well, I mean, if you haven't listened to the episode yet, definitely go do that, because I am going to be spoiling all the hardest brawlers here. I just felt like, well, I haven't posted the YouTube video yet today, and I was about to do an episode on the hardest brawlers. There's not too many of them, and I decided to do it. So let's see if I can do anything with this energy drink. There's that BB from early. Oh, the Leon. Hey, Leon. You're dead now, and Rosa, you're dead too. Almost dead. That is a bad time to lag, because the Shelly why does it always lag at the worst times? Like, earlier, like in that first recording, there was this Leon that was spawned next to me on like the top with the boxes, and I was checking the bushes, and it was going fine. I didn't see him, and it started lagging, and just as it started lagging, he ran up to me and killed me, so that really sucks. But next brawler on the hardest is Dynamite. I don't think it's too much of a puzzle why he's on here. Just gonna switch my gadget. I was using fidget spinner a little bit. Don't think it's not too surprising that he's up here, just because one, his shots are pretty difficult to land, even for higher trophies, and of course, Dyna Jump. I don't think I need to explain why Dyna Jump is tricky to hit shots with. Not hit shots, but you know what I mean. To use effectively, smartly, and the timing with the double and triple jumps is pretty difficult. I think the BB is in the bottom waiting for me to go down there. And is she? I don't know. I'm going to go for those. Oh, BB, I saw you. You knew she was down there. I'm going to jump away just because this BB. Okay, well, that's great. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I go for a Dyna Jump, but BB's already there. Yeah, BB is also definitely not on the hardest brawlers. Also, remember when I said I hoped I'd only be playing one game with each character? Well, that's not happening. But basically, his shots are hard to hit. And Dino Jump is such a high skill cap mechanic, one of the highest in the game, if not the highest. All right, Colt. Oh my gosh, this is not going well. I should need to play safer. I mean, I'm just so gung-ho. I did take him out, but died in the process. Like, I'm honestly tempted to go... Oh my god, stop teaming. You're so bad. You're honestly so bad at the game, dude. Oh, now you're gonna go for me? Oh, now? Yeah, I feel like you want to die. You try to team with me, and then you go right after me as soon as I don't team. Oh, you're still trying? Oh, sorry, dude. Alright, I'll team with you. Oh, wait, you're dead because you suck. Get owned. Don't team, kids. I think this might actually be a game that might go decently. Colt, you're dead. You are almost dead. And now you're going to run away and heal, and I can't kill you. Awesome. That is a Mortis. You're going to see him later in this video, unsurprisingly. Mortis is very hard to play. And Max is dead. Not dead. And Colt is, well, not by my hand, but he is dead. Good job, Max. You're dead. Stop being fast. I don't want to jump over there because I'd get murdered. And if you're thinking I have a lot of pins, it's just because I happen to get pins for Colt and Dynamite. I'm not, I don't spend, this is like, these are the only pins I have pretty much. Got him from tier 10. And Carl, you stood still at the worst time. Maybe he's lagging at the worst time, just like I did. Oh, that Dino Jump. Oh, Super Jump. Can't do anything about it. Yeah, I mean, that isn't too hard. Like, doing a Super Jump out of a normal attack jump is really not difficult. Oh, you're dead. Okay, I missed it. Cool. Well, I have 2 more shots. 2 more shots at it. Literally and figuratively. Can you not get every energy drink? Also, you can just run into my explosions. That works too. But yeah, that wraps up Dynamite. Very difficult. Don't think it needs too much explanation why. And now I need to remember if there's anybody that I skipped for whatever reason. So let me just go through this and hope I didn't forget anyone because, all right, well, next up there is Rico. Rico may not be as difficult as Colt when it comes to long-range battles, but just angling your shots with the bounces is pretty high skill cap. And if you're good enough, you could play Rico in a lot of places and do pretty well. So I think that Rico may if this was ranked, Rico might be number 5 or number 4, but I still think he's pretty tricky. Yeah, Mr. P is probably top 3 easiest in the game. And I probably shouldn't be doing this, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Oh yeah, this is the other pin I have. Wait, the first 3 brawlers I have, or have the only pins that I have. Wait, am I using extra bouncy? I am. I feel like that's an error. Oh, that's a meteor. We're fine. That thing is very slow and large. And you're dead. I probably could have just killed him with the basic attack and saved the super, but we're fine. So, yeah, his shots do spread a little bit, which means that at long range, in an open 1v1, he's not too tricky, but these bounce shots can be hard to master. Like, I could have hit that Piper if I angled it better, but it's just actually really difficult. Like, how do I go after this Poco with bounce shots while also not being in danger of the Jackie and actually hit the Poco at the same time? And there's a lot of stuff to consider when trying to angle his shots. You have to think like 50 thoughts per second about how to... Oh, you're so dead. That's embarrassing. All right, well, I struggled. I know I got 4th, and that's a good placement, but I still struggled. Next up, it's Nani. Nani, well, I'll say it again. Nani is difficult mainly because the shots are hard to hit, but it's one of those that it's just so hard to hit that it still is kind of high skill cap. So by my, I mean, I am saying that this is according to my skill level or my trophy range. I am not amazing at the game. I mean, I'd say of everybody that's reached 23,000 trophies, I'm probably maybe top 70%, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not that good. But Nani's still pretty hard to hit shots with. Now, I do really like playing Nani, so I've had a lot of practice hitting her shots as I miss like 50 in a row, but you can learn Nani and be pretty dangerous. I need to be really careful with this Rosa. She could just rush me and absolutely murder me. Watch it happen. I knew it. I literally said it. I need to be careful, and what do? I get... I was saying I don't want this video to be too long, but then look at me just rushing the Rosa as I'm saying I shouldn't rush the Rosa. Honestly, just wasn't expecting her to do that as I was saying I was expecting her to do that. What am I thinking about? But aside from the basic attack being hard to hit a lot of the time, I guess her super with the teleport is also has a lot of unique situations where you might not want to use it, or I don't know. It's just the teleport can be tricky, and you have to be really careful while using it, which means that in a way it's also kind of high skill cap. So mainly the shots being hard to land is the main part, and they're both dead. Double kill, easy. I just went after that Shelly because I knew I could kill her with one shot, and she didn't have super yet, so. Normally don't go after Shellys like that, but if you have game sense and you know that she's not going to get the super fast enough, you can go after them. Especially if you know that you can kill them in one shot. Jean, can I get super off you, please? I think I only need one more bullet. Okay, it was 2 more bullets, but bam. Got it. Now watch this maneuver. He wasn't he wasn't there. Oh, wow. Oh, I could have sworn he was there. Well, I guess that wasn't really me being bad. I mean, no, that wasn't a high skill cap mechanic that I messed up because it's high skill cap. That was just me assuming too much. You can't hit me. Ha 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 ha. And now I almost one-shot you. Wow-pow. Pow! Can I try the super one more time? I want to redeem myself. Where are you? Oh, he must have went somewhere else. Well, I bet he's in that like vertical bush on the bottom, and he's about to get absolutely destroyed. Here we go. Wapow. I knew it. He's dead now. Alright, I'm going to grab this energy drink and go into the bush, and then super, and then teleport and one-shot whoever is the last person left. He's in... I just drove it into the wall. Oh my gosh. Well, the BB was there, and you're dead. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You missed. Well, that is the Nani gameplay. It didn't seem too hard just because I really like playing Nani, and I play her a lot, but she's hard to play. And lastly, as expected, it's the creature of the night, Mortis. Now, his shots are really easy to land, but to play Mortis well, you need to know when to go in, who to go in on. Basically, just really good game knowledge, and like really, really good game knowledge. Like I could go on the sterile, but if he gets super, I might be dead. I can use these boxes to protect myself, but what if he just gets a lucky 2 shots on me and murders me? Well, it doesn't really matter because I killed him. That Daryl did not know that I actually can't... Oh, that Sandy is so screwed. Watch this. This is going to be epic. Get my coiled snake, and you're dead. Yeah. Good gadget. Combo spinner, by the way, is really good in Showdown. Mortis in Showdown, a good way to do well is just to get a kill early. And then at that point, you have your super almost, and then like 1 or 2 power cubes. It's pretty good. Come here, Max. I have to be careful because that Max can do quite a lot of damage, and if she gets a really good timed phase shifter or runs away with the super, I might be in danger. Like it's stuff like that. Like sure, I have enough damage to take her out, but will I have the ability to? I'm going to go in, but I'm going to get out if I need to. It looks like... Oh, there was the... Yeah, see? I'm getting kind of low, and she used the phase shifter to avoid a shot. You're being dumb. Maybe she didn't think I'd use the super to kill her, but I just do be like that. I think there's a shotgunner in the bush to the right, and Shelly's rushing me. Watch this. Now that was something you shouldn't do. That was an example of a bad Mortis play. I thought that I could get through the Shelly and get some supercharge, but Who knows if there's someone? Who knows if there's someone below me? Who knows if that Shelly's like 2 pellets from super? Who knows if she expects me to dash into her? Like, there's so much you have to consider with Mortis that makes him one of the highest skill cap brawlers in the game. I'd say he's second behind Dynamite, just because Dynajump has so much potential, and most players just suck with it, and an average player can play Mortis decently well, but if you're good enough, Mortis is absolutely terrifying. All right, who's here? That is a Leon. I can kill him with 3 shots and a gadget, but I have to be careful because he can kill me really quickly. All right, looks like the Leon wasn't expecting me to go on top of him, and I was able to take him out before he melted me. I'm not going to go after these boxes just because it would take so long. And also getting kills is a lot more valuable as Mortis. I'm going to go in just to get super. Looks like it paid off. You have to be careful when doing that. All right, that Shelly is dead. I want to save my super, but oh, that was so dangerous. All right, Rico wasn't being too smart. I also used it just to get the heal, but he was one shot anyways. One shot. I said that pretty unclearly. That's a B. With Honeycoat, that could be pretty dangerous, but I could also kill her really quickly. I have to be careful. Looks like this is a good time to go in because she is pretty low. All right, that could have gone really well. If you don't hear my 12-year-old baby sisters fighting, good. If you do, this is what I live with. But, all right. I do have enough damage to take out those boxes very quickly. That's why I did it. Looks like there's a bull, which is not great, but I think we can take him out if he gets low for some reason. Like that Penny, yes. You have to, like, wait until somebody deals damage to a strong person, or basically, as I have been saying, there's a lot to consider. I could probably kill this Leon in a basic attack and a super. I just wanted to not waste it. I mean, not risk it. Now with the super, I mean, I'm at full health already, and I can attack this Penny before she gets an energy drink, and that's it. So, yeah, as you can tell, a lot of thought went into that game. I think a lot of thought went into that game. And with Mortis, there's a lot to consider, and I think he's definitely one of the highest skill cap brawlers in the game. Definitely the most fun and widely loved highest skill cap brawlers, but he's up there, so that's going to be it for this video. Podcast link is in the description, and the episode with the easiest brawlers and more explanation is there, and I think you'll enjoy it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.